When you think of love, you immediately have certain associations and ideas in your mind. We all associate certain words, gestures, and memories with the person we love, but beyond that, there are a lot of interesting facts you may not have known about love. We'll introduce you to these in today's video. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology and Mind, activate the little bell, and get ready for the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. Butterflies in your stomach. The typical feeling of butterflies in your stomach is something your body has retained from evolution. The feeling arises from the state of nervousness and is therefore connected to the central nervous system. Your body is thus enabled to recognize danger so that it can react to it accordingly. Love can also cause these feelings. Adrenaline levels rise, and as your heart starts pounding, your blood also gets pumping. Number 2. The effect of love and lust in the brain. Researchers have found that love and lust activate specific areas in the brain. Lust, for example, is found in the same region of the brain where positive feelings about physical closeness or food arise. In this regard, the brain responds to love in the same way it does to substance dependence. Number 3. Withdrawal symptoms. When you're separated from the person you love, your brain reacts the same way it does in substance withdrawal. It releases a hormone called corticotropin, which is how your body normally responds to stress. This can lead to negative feelings and depressive moods. Love or love abstinence can thus put you into withdrawal. Number 4. Similarly attractive people find each other faster. Research has found that there is a close correlation between a person's looks and how a relationship develops. People who have similar attractiveness are attracted to each other faster. But even if your partner isn't as attractive, they can often make up for it with other qualities, like intelligence or kindness. Number 5. Taste changes. Does food taste sweeter when you're in love? In an experiment conducted, subjects were divided into 2 groups. One group dealt with the topic of love, the other group was asked to deal with the topic of jealousy. At the same time, both groups were given gummy bears and dark chocolate. The group that dealt with love subsequently rated the sweets significantly sweeter than the other group. Number 6. Concentration decreases. People who are in love often lose their focus. Things don't get done as efficiently as they used to because thoughts often wander off with their new relationship. Therefore, people who are in love are often less productive. Number 7. Heartbeats align. Another experiment tested the effects of love on heartbeat. 2 people in love looked deeply into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. Afterwards, they could see that their heartbeats had synchronized. This may be due to a deep and emotional connection. Number 8. Kisses make it easier to choose a partner. Kisses are not only used to express love. Kisses can also help you find the right partner. They could even be a very decisive factor. The compatibility of 2 people can be read from their kissing behavior. In addition, kisses also reflect the quality of the relationship. Number 9. Thoughts of love and physical closeness influence creativity and the ability to concentrate. People who think about love develop more creativity and improve their abstract thinking. However, those who think of physical closeness activate their reasoning and concentration skills. Overall, people focus more on the here and now and then don't get so lost in abstract ideas or distant goals. Number 10. Men fall in love faster than women. Contrary to popular belief, it is actually men who fall in love faster. They are also usually the first to publicly declare and express their love. Why this is so could not yet really be clarified. In general, however, women are somewhat more reserved and cautious in love. They don't give their hearts away so easily because they may fear heartbreak more. Number 11. Love helps with pain. Love is capable of relieving pain. This is true for both physical and emotional aches and pains. This is due, among other things, to the fact that the mood is lifted. Great feelings of love can therefore have a similar effect to painkillers. Number 12. Love has healing powers. Studies have found that there is a close connection between stress and wound healing. In relationships that are not very stable, the partners show slower wound healing than in a well-functioning and happy relationship. Number 13. Love is good for the heart. Those who are in a happy relationship are less prone to heart disease. This is especially evident when compared to those who live alone or are divorced or widowed. The susceptibility to heart disease is reduced by as much as 12% for married people who have not yet passed the age of 50. Number 14. Love has 5 different languages. The term love language expresses the way in which love is expressed. This is shown in the words of appreciation, gifts, support, time together, and physical touch. When you understand your partner's language, you can also better accept it for yourself, which is important to your partner. At the same time, you can also better show and return your love. Number 15. Too many similarities lower the chance of a lasting partnership. It's not always good to have a lot of similarities with your partner, but this is also true in the other direction. Neither too many similarities nor too many differences are good for a lasting relationship. It is best to bring the same amount of similarities as well as differences. For example, you can still learn things from your partner and also embark on ventures on your own. Number 16. Memories. You can also measure the quality of the relationship by your memory power. Happy couples are more likely to remember important events and recall their relationship in more detail over time. If the relationship is not as solid, memory gaps occur more quickly, or events are reproduced in a distorted way. Number 17. Love is blind. Probably one of the biggest cliches is that love is blind. Of course, this does not refer to actual eyesight. Rather, it figuratively means that you perceive your partner as perfect and don't see any weaknesses in them. You are also figuratively deaf to other people's criticism. It is actually proven that you perceive your partner as perfect and flawless when you are in love. Today's conclusion: love is one of the most complex yet fascinating things in life. It's exciting and holds lots of surprises. In the end, it's up to you to decide how good your relationship will be and how long it will last. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.